Perfect! I always wondered what a Christmas special would be like if it were hosted by the long-lost second cousin of Miss Velma. I guess. Maybe. I don't remember thinking that, but somehow this movie exists. Santa's Christmas Circus, starring Whizzo the Clown, is clearly the indoctrination video into the gates of hell, which scientists say found its way to Earth's surface to drive people mad and possibly create the shooter from A Karate Christmas Miracle. Or maybe there's a more simple reason for the movie's existence. Want to know how this movie happened? 'Cause 60s, that's how. Before actually watching Whizzo the Clown's movie, it's important to find out just who is Whizzo the Clown. No, not that Whizzo. Older residents of Kansas and Missouri are probably mildly familiar with him, as Whizzo the Clown was the alter ego of TV personality Frank Wizzardi. With a name like that, the only way it'd be more inevitable that he becomes Whizzo the Clown would be if his name were Frank Clownzinski. Frank started out as a child performer with his family's circus act, the Wizzardi Trio, clearly until his family died and Val Kilmer took him in. I may be taking some liberties here to make it spicier. The Wizzardi Trio later became the Wizzardi Novelty Circus and would travel to county fairs until the Great Depression. Years after serving in the U.S. Army, Frank began producing children's programming in 1953 in Kansas City, Missouri, and thus Whizzo the Clown was born, a character Frank would play up until May of 1987, mere months before his death in September of that year. And somewhere along the journey, we got the 1966 special Santa's Christmas Circus. Again, 'cause 60s. As a cinema snob, though, I must still give props for it being clearly shot on film, and it's given a gold star only because it made it all the way through my Santa's Christmas Elf named Calvin episode. As you can see, Whizzo has frozen Santa in the Fortress of Solitude. That's the best way to watch this special. Even the opening is made to terrify you. Fantastic. This is the wallpaper from an 8-year-old John Gacy's bedroom. And it features a collection of souls who immediately perished after this special. Although now we know that Santa Claus was created by John Bilyeu, who plays Santa in the film. Who knew Santa didn't exist before this program? Yes, an opening that asks, did you survive fun in Balloon Land? Well, you're not making it out of Whizzo's Wonderland alive, or at least sober.
Elephant! Boy, you think it isn't snowing out there today? You're crazy. It is really coming down.
Take your damn cocaine!
I got one. Let's see here. This one here, that's a good one there. That is for Sam.
And straighten out that chair! Get ready for the next hour of your life. Whizzo is bringing more joy to the masses than if Max Schreck himself were one of the Penguin's Red Triangle gang. I'm sorry, kids. I've got angel dust all over the place. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little snowdrop. Oh, I feel so good today.
This is only 59 minutes long, because after 59 minutes, Whizzo crashes hard. He seems to not know how to stack presents.
But now, that looks kind of good there. I'm certainly glad.
Your Wonderland is haunted, bro! People always remember that classic one shot from Goodfellas, but too many people forget the extended tracking shot from Santa's Christmas Circus. Maybe because they're rightfully terrified.
Ziggly zaggly ziggly zee, oh magic curtain, where can you be? There.
Thanks, stagehand. What would we do without you? This was Whizzo's 80th take. It started out completely normal, like Mr. Rogers, but somewhere along the 60th take, this was the result of his madness. It's like a drunken Kevin McAllister is trying to knock him out with a bucket. Whatever puts a stop to Whizzo's evil.
The kids that live down the street, they're just all excited about Christmas and everything, and I hope that maybe they're going to come over and visit me. I sent them
Well, if they do visit you, that means they have really shitty parents. Maybe now we can sail away to safety before he gets naked.
And you may not know it, but this is a magic curtain. And when I step behind this curtain, boy, I'm going to change my clothes.
Haha, good. The only thing separating us from a naked Whizzo is a curtain.
Well, I tell you,
This was truly the prestige of its day. Now he's dressed in the outfit that he wears when he visits his favorite hooker after being a really bad boy. This one makes the most sense. So far, it's the closest one to Pennywise. Can't wait until he turns into a giant Paul Bunyan. It's too soon to take away the curtain. I'm still reminded that you were naked back there several times. This is more like Whizzo's ADHD Wonderland.
I think I'll blow it higher.
This is gonna be a really long 59 minutes, isn't it?
I'm going to blow just a little higher. Oh, now I can get rid of the snow.
Oh, sorry, kids. Whizzo's working with a broken tailbone today. Massage it and make it better. I think the only reason the camera is moving is because the cameraman finally wants to strangle him. Cut away, quick!
Oh, Whizzo! Whizzo!
Oh, God, the live-action Lady and the Tramp sucks! Sorry, I'm interrupting mail time, I think.
I have to go take my guitar lesson, so I'll see you later. Bye.
That was random, but on the plus side, the dog made more sense than Whizzo. And at least they're just keeping to themselves.
Merry Christmas!
No! Maybe I'm being a little hard on him. Whizzo was great with these kids, who shouldn't at all be terrified.
Oh, this is my girlfriend here. Hey, listen.
Exhibit A, Your Honor. Look at how riveted these kids look.
Listen, don't stand quite so close to the floor, will you not?
Oh.
That was genuine. Now he asks them to get into their circus outfits. He's gonna ask them to change behind the magic curtain, isn't he? But only after sprinkling magic dust on them.
First thing I have to do is sprinkle some Whizzo dust on you. Ziggledy, zaggledy, ziggledy, zout.
I'm feeling awfully sleepy, Whizzo. Perfect, now you're ready to go behind the magic curtain.
Look at my clown!
You know who should be paying attention to the man behind the curtain? The police! This is all gonna end with them being turned into porcelain dolls, isn't it? Again, these kids look completely riveted. Must be why none of them are smiling, even when a performer comes out. There's still not a single smile on their faces, even after Whizzo let her out of the basement. We're gonna have to see all of them perform, aren't we?
And now, here is someone from the Orient.
She's not from the Orient at all! Whizzo is hereby cancelled! Now he's teaching them the Whizzo sobriety dance. It's the walk he takes when Mr. Police Officer pulls over Whizzo children. Are they ever going to change angles? I take that back. Never change camera angles again. Yes, they couldn't possibly get more excited. Please explain to me whether this is Santa's Christmas Circus or Whizzo's Wonderland. They both suggest two separate locations. Maybe they had to move here after Santa's Christmas restraining order. Could it be because he's randomly waving around a gun out of nowhere? God damn it, 60s!
2 and 3. Oh.
Lame. If this were Miss Velma, that gun would definitely be real. Here, cut back to the dog. That's less frightening than Whizzo with a deadly weapon.
I guess I'll just have to go practice my bench.
But enough about that. Whizzo's got to put the kids in danger. They're waiting patiently for Whizzo to accidentally kill himself. Then they will truly be free. And stop cutting to the kids. They've gone from looking bored to just looking depressed.
You know something, kid?
I know why she's sad. It's because on the other side of the room, Bat Pussy is being filmed. Whizzo, you're not cheering anyone up. You're just making it worse.
You're worried about some of the people that really don't...
Give that damn kid a cough drop. Whizzo is trying to speak here. This is starting to get very unrealistic.
We all get set to get out the atomic time machine.
It's going to be your ass, isn't it? Whizzo's starting to come down, kids. Finish the special for me. I'm gonna dream about chasing dragons. I'm only kidding. Clearly, Whizzo is the inventor of the time machine. Powerfully magical editing. Whizzo has created Tom Servo's overweight aunt. I sure hope he gets the time machine working.
Oh, I certainly hope nothing happens, because I'm going...
Millions of casualties were needed for sweet relief. Here, take them inside the Christmas tabernacle from Zardoz.
Oh, kids, looky there.
And then the children were turned into animatronics and forced to deliver Christmas cheer to the fiery pits of hell for all eternity. No one tell the kids that that dog is definitely dead. If Connell Cochran decorated the Silver Shamrock Factory for Christmas, it'd look a little something like this.
I'll tell you, that's pretty good. I like that.
The combination of low budget and 60s children's entertainment will always be the most effective form of horror cinema. Guess that was a really weird time machine, kids. It didn't take us back in time at all. Just showed us the killer's apartment from Christmas Evil. I can top that. How about the magic of filming a store window during business hours, children? Whizzo is stepping over his own lines with his excitement.
All I gotta say is that one's gonna get pretty Oh, that's cute.
If you think that's cute, here's a masturbating Coca-Cola bear. Is it safe to come out now? Is Whizzo gone? Okay, down I go. When we come back, Whizzo is gonna shield them with an umbrella made from the skin of dead children when the sky rains a storm of blood and teeth. That's the most logical next step. Now that we're back, we can see the factory that makes more children to do his evil bidding. Just think, kids, all the people walking in the reflection, many of them are probably dead now. And pay attention to your damn baby. They've fallen on their back and clearly can't get up. Much like how Fun in Balloon Land resorted to parade footage after a while, this one turns into a commercial for store displays. I wouldn't be surprised if they got Aunt Martha back to do the narration.
I wonder if your own poodle at home could stand on its hind legs. I think he could.
What did that have to do with anything? There, sad little girl, are you happy now?
You are beginning to understand just what I was talking about, some people being real happy and other people being real happy for Christmas, huh? You do?
That's a nod that says, if I do anything else, his jaw will become unhinged and swallow me whole. Still sad? Here's more random footage to pad out the runtime. Good God, this stuff would be creepy in the daylight, but at night it's even more haunting. Did they just break into stores after hours and film holiday displays before robbing the cash registers? The cameraman has been outside these stores for hours filming through the windows. He hasn't seen his family in months, but he must press on, or it will be his kids' teeth and blood Whizzo makes rain from the sky. No, that doesn't mean I want you to cut back to the clown and his next devious plan.
I think that's the whole trouble. I think maybe it would be a good idea if we had some refreshments right about now.
Do not drink anything the clown gives you, children. And I don't think he really has a jar of peanut brittle.
Okay, you ready?
Whizzo just came. If you listen closely, I think you can hear one of the kids shit their pants.
One more wonderful wonderful adventure.
Just kidding, that was Whizzo. His ass also works like opening a jar of spring snakes. Oh, thank God, more stock footage. Back in 1966, all department store Santas were drunk anyway, so might as well make the animatronic one falling down drunk as well. Why does this have to be filmed with no lighting? I realize it's after hours, but this looks like Billy is off strangling a coworker in the stockroom. This is Santa's Christmas Circus, not an old YouTube review of Santa's Christmas Circus. Ooh, I've interrupted quiz time.
It's a place that's way down at the South Pole down there.
They don't want to answer your question, Whizzo. They just want to go to the bathroom. They've needed to piss for hours. He's either communicating with the North Pole, or the twist is he's one of the ghosts figuring out that he too is trapped in the Overlook Hotel. Now that I think about it, you kids could use this to contact the police. I better get rid of it.
3, Whizzo,
Oh my God, how'd he do that? Pay attention, kids. If you're bad, Whizzo will roll you up in this carpet and throw you off a bridge. This is supposed to be a magic carpet. After the opening with Whizzo snorting a pocket full of angel dust, I should have figured this would all lead to a magic carpet ride. Hold on, kids, or you'll plummet to your death. Don't mind the pollution, children. None of you kids want to make it to 40 anyway, right? Just breathe in these fumes and you'll be young forever. They're on their way to Santa's workshop, which I'm sure will look totally normal and not at all nightmarish. This was 2 years after Santa Claus conquers the Martians, so now it makes sense that Santa's workshop is on Mars for some reason. At least on Mars, they're smart enough to run out of the room at the prospect of Whizzo breaking in. First things first, kids, we need to flatten this gingerbread house because we're a jolly group of assholes. And there is the creator of Santa himself, John Bilyeu.
Did you have a good trip?
Well, no. Well, we're stuck in a cloud up here someplace.
Whizzo is right. This is definitely the result of a very bad trip.
Well, guess we have to let Whizzo in, elves. Ho, 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 no.
There they are. I think I see the magic carpet landing now. And they're getting out of it. There they are now.
That really covered up the lack of an effects budget. Can't wait for this guy to just describe the Polar Express to us. Now let's make this workshop extra creepy to celebrate Whizzo's arrival.
Boys, girls, love toys, and make noise. Do things like it did.
You see, kids, back in 1966, toys were just expected to be haunted by evil spirits. Santa, thank God, you can now save us from Whizzo's reign of terror! Whizzo will show up once he disposes of the 2 dead kids who fell off the magic carpet.
There's one thing I can't
Ho, ho, ho. Everyone point and laugh at Whizzo, children. What a fucking loser. Ho, 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 ho.
Whizzo is here for a bit of quid pro quo with Santa.
Well, the favor that I wanted you to do was to help me with one of my little friends I brought up here to see you.
And then Whizzo unzipped his pants and Santa sucked Whizzo's baton down like a candy cane.
Gather round, children, and let me tell you the happy story of my dear Christmas elf named Calvin.
Again, no. Okay, kids, we should leave now. We've been here for minutes. I'm just kidding. None of you are ever returning home. Not that Santa's any less creepy than Whizzo.
Whizzo, yes, one thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go through the clothes changer.
Boy, am I glad you said that.
And then Santa ended up on the same offender list as Whizzo, and the kids were immediately placed in a much safer foster care. Let's show off these amazing effects one more time.
There they go. I see them now. Goodbye, Whizzo. Goodbye, boys and girls.
Move over, Rise of Skywalker. This is the real special effects extravaganza of the season. Now that we're back, get in your closet, children. We'll bring you out for air again next season. Let's all get behind the curtain and get naked one more time. Remember, kids, if you tell your parents, no more Christmas cookies. I can tell they're all really sad to be leaving Whizzo.
And Merry Christmas to you, and Merry Christmas. Listen, be careful, don't kick. What's that?
Bye.
Goodbye. Don't kick a hole in the tent.
Thanks for making a goodbye with a creepy clown seem even more awkward. As jolly as this was before, it weirdly ends rather depressing.
And I'm kind of lonesome. But I got a lot of things to do, and I guess I guess I'm kind of lonesome.
I'm kidding. See, it's all happy. He's by himself with a bunch of presents to himself before he goes into hibernation. This is a happy ending. See, I was right. I told you it's only 59 minutes long because it ends with him crashing from his drug high. How could you have doubted me on this? I am as shocked as anyone else watching this. I thought that last winter I already saved a horror circus full of demon clowns.
Boys and girls. I am never sleeping again.
Guess you can't save them all. Just think, like Fun in Balloon Land, somewhere in the world there is an adult who, as a child, saw this in a theater. I don't know, the 1966 newspaper ad for it seems enticing. Enchanting excitement for young and old alike. Yes, it truly is the perfect movie for kids and their captors. You know a movie is good when it doesn't advertise when it starts, but it advertises when you'll be able to leave, and only $1? That may seem cheap, but in 1966, that was the equivalent of $11,000. At least you can see the Snow Queen cartoon. The Snow Queen was kinda the Olaf's Christmas of its day, only instead, families boycotted the feature presentation so they could be left with nothing but the cartoon short. Well, IMDb is correct when it says that if you like Santa's Christmas Circus, then you'll like, yeah, no shit. And thus the Christmas season has ended, my friends. Not just because in a few days Christmas will be over, but because all Christmases in the future have been canceled to prevent something like Santa's Christmas Circus starring Whizzo the Clown from ever happening again. And more importantly, so that I never have to wear these onesies ever.
And everything. Oh, the foot's gone. Where's my foot? My foot's gone. Where's my foot? Oh, there it is. I thought.